Good morning. So this reading is for Tuesday, February 10th. And what I'm going to do here is just pull a little bit about our past. And there's some cards that already want to jump out. So let's get current energy. One more. And future energy. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm not surprised to see this showing up at all. So Hierophant energy, this could indicate some sort of union, marriage. It's really about your connection to spirit. There's something really significant that is taking place right now. It feels like a lot of things have been falling apart to come together. And there's this kind of alignment that is shifting and occurring right now that feels just undeniable. No matter how much you try and turn your back on it, it's just there. It's so front and center. There's no mistaking it. You can't avoid this. And so when I look at the past energy here, and I'm getting the 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So the 6, the 10, and the Page, I mean, this is a lot of emotions here in the past. So it looks like something connected to family. It feels a lot like expressing how you feel, what you want, really putting it out there. And this feels like it's more putting it out there to the universe, that this is the kind of emotional fulfillment you're looking for. This is the kind of happiness that you want to kind of capture or even recapture with that 6 of Cups energy, because it does feel like you haven't had this kind of happiness in a while, and this is something that you want to recapture. Looking at the current energy here, I am getting the Queen of Wands, Hermit, and the 6 of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the 6 of Wands indicates that you've been doing a lot of thinking around the action that you want to take with that Hermit energy right there in the middle. Virgo energy may or may not be significant, but it's a lot of trying to figure out what the next steps need to be. How do you go about getting the happiness that you want? Queen of Wands, what kind of action do you need to take? 6 of Wands, what is going to be your best course of action? I'm getting a lot of contemplating, thinking, planning, and then executing. That's how this is coming across. The Queen of Wands is ready to act, but I'm not getting the physical action yet. I am picking up that putting plans into place is really the first step, and that is going to happen like where you actually take some sort of first step. It's coming. It's happening pretty soon here. Looking at the future energy, I have the 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So pretty strong fire, pretty strong water showing up, and we've got a lot of earth. I'm not getting air, which is really interesting because I'm picking up thoughts, but I'm not getting it in the cards. So we'll see what comes out when I clarify. With the 6 of Pentacles, this is a card of generosity. It feels like you're going to be really open to the journey. As you start to embrace this new beginning and really start taking those first steps, it feels like you're going to want to keep going. It's almost like an addiction where you just feel really good in this scenario. Things are coming into an alignment, and this is where you want to be. There's something about this where this is where you want to be, and it feels really good and really right. 10 of Pentacles showing up here, as well as the Strength, does indicate that in order to really embrace whatever this is, there's going to be trials along the way. There's going to be things that come up, obstacles, challenges, all of it. And it's going to require a lot of strength, but it's worth it because that 10 of Pentacles is about staying the course, being consistent more than anything else, and needing to put in that total effort and energy in order to achieve the results that you're going after. That's how this is coming across here. So let's get some additional details as I kind of move all the cards all over. So let's get the Page of Cups here in the past. I'll tell you what, there are some cards that just consistently show up in the readings, and it's Temperance and Justice. They have been showing up a lot lately, and they're showing up here as well. And so looking at that Page of Cups, Temperance. So when you're expressing exactly what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you want to go after, Showing up in the past energy is this air of balance connected to it. And so either you're expressing a desire for emotional balance, or when you're expressing exactly what you want, you're feeling very balanced about it. Both of those are equally true. And it feels like things are going to come into an alignment because you're not reacting to a situation. It's more of this intentional action towards like a healthier start. That's how it's coming across. With that 10 of Cups energy, you're looking Death card. So Death card is transformation. It's endings connected to new beginnings. And so whatever it is that you were really putting out there in the past, you wanted something that was emotionally fulfilling, but you wanted something different than what you've experienced in the past. You don't want like a rinse and repeat of a prior experience. This really is about embarking on a new path, a new journey here. And then clarifying the 6 of Cups, we do have the Justice card showing up. So Libra energy may or may not be significant, as well as Scorpio and Sagittarius. So really, I mean, you've got the fall season pretty much showing up here in the past. So that could be a significant time period. But what I'm getting with the 6 of Cups and this Libra energy, this balanced energy, is kind of this, well, I'm trying to find the right word. It is all about the balance, but this is more than an emotional balance. This is kind of putting things back where they belong. That's how this is coming across. And what I'm getting is a very strong desire to put things where they belong. Have things line up in the way that you know it's supposed to. And really have all of that kind of just the circumstances and the people and the spiritual path, like have everything all kind of come together at the same time in a way that is in your best interest. That's how this is coming across. The Hermit and the Queen of Wands. So with that 6 of Wands, that card of success, 8 of Wands, open communication, really wanting to move forward. I'm really getting this strong desire, like I can't sit still. I need to do something. I need to act. I need to move forward. This is just something that I need to do for myself here. Clarifying the Hermit, we have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is movement. So you've been doing a lot of thinking and figuring out what your next steps need to be. This is that kind of planning phase. And now I am getting the air energy with the Justice card in the past and the 6 of Swords showing up here, clarifying this Hermit. And so whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, you're really putting in the effort to make sure that these are the right steps to take, because you're not looking to go backwards at all. It really is about moving forward. And so there's a healing element to this where in order to really move forward, you have to distance yourself from the past. That's how this is coming across. With the Queen of Wands, I'm getting the Chariot showing up here. So Cancer energy may or may not be significant, but the actions that you're taking, I'm getting heartfelt. They're heartfelt actions. These are things that align with your emotional needs. Cancer is probably the most emotional, but like not the way that you're thinking. Like deep emotions come out of Cancer. Out of all the zodiac signs, Cancer feels things on a deeper level than the other signs. It's just how it is. And so with the actions that you're taking, you want to make sure that they fully align with you, your path forward, everything that you want to accomplish here. And it feels like you are doing that. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles here. Lots of major cards showing up in today's reading. And one more, Strength. Actually feels like a second one. So clarifying that 6 of Pentacles in the future, we have the Lover showing up, which is also a 6 card. There's something significant about the month of June. Take it as it resonates. We're not there yet, but kind of keep that in mind. There's something very balanced that's coming towards you. It looks like and feels like an opportunity for you to make some sort of decision. It feels like there is the possibility here of somebody on your path that will aid and guide you in a specific direction. This union here with this person, this is somebody who is meant to be on your path, and I just can't get away from that number 6. So the number 6 or June, there's something about that. It could be 6 months from now, so August. So maybe sometime June, August of this year, it feels really significant where opportunities are going to really open up. I'm getting this kind of freeing sense where opportunity opens up. You're able to really go down this path, and for the first time in a long time. It feels like warmth is surrounding you, lots of love and support, but in a way that you couldn't possibly imagine. I'm getting a lot of ancestors. There's a lot of ancestors connected to this. Getting a lot of interesting messages. One of them is generational healing. So take it as it resonates. Not everybody needs to go through that. That's not everybody's purpose in this life, but I am picking that up pretty strongly here. So maybe make a note of it and come back to it. That one was really interesting. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, again, about expressing what you want to go after. Love to see the Page of Cups showing up here. With this Ten of Pentacles, what you're doing is, I'm getting a sense of not settling for less. When it comes to what you want, you're willing to stay the course. You're willing to keep putting in the effort and energy. And it's about movement forward. It's not about getting stuck. It's not about going backwards. None of that is applicable here. It really is about, well, if I'm consistent enough with my actions and consistent enough with how I feel about the path that I'm going down, no second guessing, no regrets, no trying to kind of redo a prior decision. As long as you're in the mindset of consistently moving forward, this feels very attainable, very attainable. Clarifying the Strength card here, I'm getting the Tower with the King of Pentacles, which makes so much sense. So when things change, because they will, we're in a period of major transition. It is going to be like this throughout the balance of the year. And so as these kind of sudden changes happening, these awakenings are happening, more awareness of your surroundings, more knowledge is going to be kind of imparted on you. You're going to start really understanding so much more than you ever thought possible. I mean, even think about it now, with each month that passes and you learn something new, your mind just continues to expand. Your experience just continues to broaden here. And so with the King of Pentacles showing up, clarifying, well, with the Tower clarifying the Strength card, it's about maintaining your balance, maintaining your stability during these periods of instability, because the change is going to be constant for the rest of the year. And so it's about constantly, okay, well, things happened. Let me just kind of go with the flow on this and then find my balance again. And then, okay, something else happened. Let me just, again, find my balance and go with the flow. And so a lot of that is coming across here with that King of Pentacles energy. But because you're learning a lot about yourself and you're able to find this stability, it allows you to kind of build this really solid foundation for yourself that will, as we move forward into 2026 and beyond, that it's not going to feel like any of these problems are insurmountable, that any of these issues are going to kind of knock you down. It feels like if this had happened a year ago, 2 years ago, your response would have been very different than it is now. A year from now, 2 years from now, your response is going to be different then than it is now, because you're building a stronger foundation. That's what's taking place during this entire process. That's what's happening here, is building a stronger foundation. So this is the reading for Tuesday. This is a lot more than Tuesday, but this is the reading for Tuesday. So I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.